And this very last line is used simply to display the topic on the screen that the user is looking at. And if we come back to my screen, you can see there that I am displaying session.ref in those two locations. So that takes care of gathering the information that I can get without user interaction. But now let's take a look at the dialog to the right hand side here and see how I take it one step further to ask the user for some input. And here is the dialog in the Alpha 5 editor, and you see I have two controls, one for name and one for comment. You may notice that I don't have any validation set, which means the user can skip these two fields entirely and simply press the submit button to continue on. I have now opened the AfterValidate event to show the code that will fire when the user clicks submit. In this first set of code, I'm simply building a message to send to myself in the email. You can see there the first line says currentform.controls.name. That refers to the name field, and the second line says currentform.controls.comment. That refers to the comment field. The next two lines are session topic and session ref. That's the information that was saved by the previous code that we saw in the A5W page. And in these lines, I'm taking essentially the same information and putting it into a variable called DTA, which I'm going to use in the next line to write that information to my database table. And then on this line, I use record add to go ahead and add that information to my database table. Now, as a side note, those of you who are used to using table.open and other methods to open a table, the record add function requires that you put .dbf after the table name, whereas it is not required in those other functions. In this section, I send the email to myself using email_send_to, which is one of the many methods for sending email in Alpha 5 Server. And on this last line, I do send the user off to my website, and this process probably took a quarter of a second or less. I should mention, I did leave a few things out of this. There is some error checking I would want to put in case, for instance, the email process failed. I wouldn't want the user to be hung up because my email process isn't working. And now, let's speak about the silent method. In the previous screens, I talked about how to interact with a visitor. But the truth is, you don't have to do that at all. You can write a script that will gather information, send it to yourself in an email, update your database, and pass the user to your website, and unless they're paying attention, they wouldn't know at all. And to show you how, I'm just going to go back to my server page and move the block of code out of the way. And then delete all the visible elements of the page. And in the remaining block of code I have, I'm going to go to the bottom and delete the one line that I have that shows information to the visitor. And that would be it. By removing all the visible elements, the script will still run, and it will send me information to my database and in an email. Now obviously it won't pause to ask for name and comment, so I do lose that, but I can pass myself the IP address, the date and the time, and various other pieces of information. That's the end of our presentation. Thank you for attending, and if you have any need for consulting, please visit our site at www.alphatogo.com.